5 points clear at the top of the league with a game in hand and still in all cup competitions. But maybe that will all change today because we have the second leg against Kawasaki after that 4-4 draw in the first leg. Can we progress to the next round and stay in all the cup competitions? Let's go and find out. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome back to Rocking All Over the Globe, Part 16, Season 3, here at Hiroshima in Japan. And we are currently with club number 2, having done our first stint with Persib in Bandung. And things are looking good here. Having won the title in our first season here at Hiroshima, we are in our second season after 10 games, top of the league, and we are 5 points clear. We do have a game in hand over Yokohama, who are in second, albeit that the game in hand that we have is against Nagoya, who are in third place. But if we win that game in hand, then we will go 8 points clear and start to open a very nice gap at the top of the league. And today we will be playing in 2 games. We will be playing against Kawasaki away in the Japanese League Cup second round, second leg, after we had that dreadful 4-4 draw at home. And we need to put that right today. If we are going to stay in all competitions this season, then this is a very big game for us. And then we will be away at Kobe in the Japanese League. Kobe, who are in 9th place, they are doing very well for a mid-table team, and they are not to be taken lightly. So we have 2 games that are potential banana skins for our seasons today, and let's hope that we are going to get a good performance out of the boys today. But before we go into what's been happening on and off the pitch, as usual, if you are brand new to the channel and you like FM content and you love to see people suffer playing this game, then why not subscribe, like, watch, comment, help the channel to grow, help us to support the very, very worthwhile cause that you can see scrolling above. We have been set up to support the very good work of the British Heart Foundation. And so let's have a look at what has been happening on the pitch since you were last with us. And when you were last with us, you saw us have that 4-1 victory against Chiba, and then we followed that with that dreadful 4-4 draw against Kawasaki in the League Cup second round first leg. We could not defend in that game, and I was not very impressed by what was going on. Defending is a big issue in FM24. I got a funny feeling it might be to do with pressing, and so I'm going to keep experimenting with pressing and see if we can't solve this defensive issue that we seem to be having in FM24. And then after Kawasaki, off camera, I played against Osaka, and we were at home and we beat them by 2-0, continuing our very good form in the league. And then after that, we went away to Yokohama and we beat them by 2-1. We followed that very quickly with a home game against Niigata, and we beat them by 5-1. Totally blew them away, and we were absolutely superb up top in that game. And that brings us to today's games very quickly. We will be away at Kawasaki in the League Cup second leg, and then we will be away at Kobe in the Japanese League. 2 good wins today will be good for our seasons. 2 defeats will not be very good for us. We need to get wins on the board today. I don't want to start drifting into a period of poor form. Injuries-wise, we are not doing too bad, I suppose. We just have one at the moment, Takura Kaneki. He's our new right winger. We brought him in specially to fill that right wing slot. He's still going to be out for around about 3 to 6 weeks. He has a broken ankle, broke his ankle not very long after arriving. But hopefully he'll be back within a month or 2 and we'll start to get some game time out of him. So in terms of injuries, things are not looking too bad. And in terms of who the top players are in the squad, we have a number of players who are playing very well. Makoto Mitsuta is the top man. He has an average rating of 7.6, which is absolutely superb. And then Kaneko, who is injured. He did have a very good start to his career here. He is on an average rating of 7.5. Can't wait to get him back. And Piros up front, he has an average rating of 7.39, doing very, very well as Yuma Suzuki with an average rating rating of 7.37. There are a number of players underneath that doing extremely well. In terms of goals scored, we have 2 players on 7 goals. Yuma Suzuki has 7 appearances, 7 goals and 1 assist. Absolutely brilliant performances. And then Piros, also 5 appearances, 2 off the bench, 7 goals. So it's very difficult to know which one of these to play. It's a good position to be in, a good selection headache to have, but we have to rotate and make sure that we're keeping both of these boys happy. It may be that we have to get rid of one at the end of the season, with Takada, the 17-year-old, coming back, who is going to be an exceptional player. We'll have to see what happens at the end of the season. Mitsuta comes in at 3rd. He has 8 appearances, 5 goals and 3 assists, doing absolutely fabulous. And then Endo has 4 goals to his name. And top assists goes to Lee Dong-won. He has 5 assists in his 11 appearances. And Matsuta, from right back, has 5 assists in 12 games. But player in form, I think, is Taaki Sichi. He's a left back, and it is interesting that my main man that I'm keeping an eye on, who is in exceptional form at the moment and is very, very consistent, happens to be a left back. And that ties in with what happened at Indonesia, in Persib in Indonesia, where the player who was really my most valuable player there was also a left back. Sichi is having a very, very good season at the moment, playing extremely well, and he is possibly the first name on the team sheet. He's a very, very fine player indeed. But now I think it's time to go and get the team ready. We have to play this very difficult cup game away at Kawasaki. We need to win this. A draw will be no good because of the away goals, so we definitely need to win if we are going to stay in the competition. I'll go and get the team ready. We'll be back right before the kickoff. Let's go and kick some balls. And so the team for today is Gu Sung-young in goal, with Matsuda, Fuji, Yokoyama and Shichi at the back. Ito, Toshima and Lee Dong-won in midfield. Endo, Tono and Suzuki will play up front. It's slightly rotated. I do have to rest a few players, but it is a very strong team. We have to play a lot better than we did last time. And I think I'm going to tell them, yeah, we are on a good run. Let's go out there and let's continue that good run. I've got faith in you boys, and although it's a cup match, this is a game we should be winning. I know it's a one-off and anything can happen in FM and you just never know what is going to happen. But here is Toshima, who is having an first appearance for a little while. Been out of favour, but he's up to him now to make the best of what chance he gets. And here is Lee Dong-won, long into the box. Chance, it's deflected. It goes out. It's going out for a throw-in. What a chance. What a good save by the goalkeeper. I think it was Toshima who had the opportunity, should have put it away. We've been the better team in the opening exchanges, but that doesn't count for anything. It looks like Kawasaki do have the match momentum, even though we've had the only chance of the game. With 18 minutes gone, it is actually Kawasaki are looking like a much better team than we are. And I think what I'm going to do is come off the press. We are not going to press as much, and we're just going to... I'm going to actually bring the line down a little bit, try and combat things. I think we might be pressing too much against these teams higher up in the league. We're not very good at pressing, and so perhaps we should just conserve energy, hang off them a little bit. But we do have a highlight. But here come Kawasaki again. They are looking to be a little bit direct counter-attack against us. And perhaps we should also be thinking about not counter-attacking and keeping our shape a little bit more against the bigger teams. Defensively, we're quite poor. And it might be that in transition we're giving the ball away. And if perhaps we can not give the ball away at the back, then maybe... And there's another instant where we've given the ball away. And I think I am going to do that now. I'm going to actually come off the counter press, the counter-attack. and have them hold their shape. And maybe I've got to try and find a way for us to defend better. Our defensive play is absolutely shambolic. And with that in mind, what I'm going to do, because things are not working, is push the line up a little bit more and try and just play higher up the pitch. But we've been totally outclassed at the moment, and probably deserve to be behind. If it wasn't for the fact that Kawasaki's finishing has been really poor, we would be behind. But they do have a chance, and they are going to score. And it is Kawasaki 1, Hiroshima 0. And we've just been very, very poor. And once again, we are struggling to defend. And I don't know how to defend in this game anymore. We've been done in by a set piece. There's not much you can do from a set piece. It either goes in or it doesn't. But overall, our defensive work is absolutely shambolic. And I have to tell this team that let's say we've been unlucky. See how that affects them. Some of these players are playing really badly. Suzuki's having a bad game. And Tono is an absolute nightmare. The man who wants to play more is an absolute shambles, and he doesn't deserve to play more. Why would he deserve playing with a 6.2 to get more game time? But we do have the ball, and can we build from the back? Can we get an equaliser? It would be kind of nice if we can get an equaliser. Gu Sung Young, he plays it long in the end. It's a poor pass and we've lost the ball, but it's won back by Ito. Suzuki finds Tono all the way back to Yokoyama looking around, finds Toshima, he finds Endo to Suzuki, and here's Tono drives one, and just as he's about to come off, he has gone and put a daisy cutter into the corner. And it is now 1-1. And he was about to be substituted off. And he's managed to get himself a few more minutes. He was just totally on his own. And he just fired it into the corner. Poor goalkeeping. I think the goalkeeper should have done a little bit more. I'm going to go and make some changes now. And so we have made some changes. I've also trying to go a little bit more positive now, throw a few more bodies up the pitch, see if that makes any difference. But at the moment it is 1-1. It looks like it might be heading to extra time. I can't remember if there is extra time here or whether we will go out on the away goals. I think it might be down to the away goals, but we shall see. And it is going to be Kawasaki trying to build from the back. We are going to counter-press them now when we lose the ball, but we are still not countering and holding our shape, and our goalkeeper's come a long way there, and I thought we were going to make an error at the back. But there's a long pass upfield. It's not found its man. It's very, very scrappy at the moment, and we need to be doing a lot better. But that's a lovely interception by Notsuda. Notsuda is bursting through. Can he score? Notsuda has fired it in. We have gone 2-1 ahead, and that was a very, very poor piece of play by the Kawasaki midfield. Notsuda picked it up. It was in fact the left back, and Notsuda, once he got hold of the ball, he drove at the defence and somehow he scooped it over the goalkeeper. I'm going to make a few more changes now. Tired players on the pitch, and hopefully we will have done enough now. I have actually, what I've done today, because we felt we were losing the game, is that I have come off the counter-attack and just decided to hold our shape, and this has just done, maybe it's worked for us, and we do have another chance, and we've made it 3-1, and Sasaki from centre-back has made it 3-1. We are through now, and maybe the counter-attack is what is the key to all this fussing and messing about why we are not defending very well. Maybe the key to the puzzle is the counter-attack. And we will experiment with that because we will be playing against Kobe away. And maybe we'll start the game without the counter-attack being on. Hold our shape at the back. We are strong enough up front, as we can clearly see. And we have won this game quite comfortably in the end. It's Kawasaki 1, Hiroshima 3. What a manager. What changes that we made. The sound that you hear is people who wrote us off in that cup tie. But we've come back. We've beaten them by 3-1. What a magnificent performance. And now we have this game coming up against Kobe in the league, and we need to do very well. We need to keep pursuing our goals in the league. This is a chance for 3 points. Ihara is injured, I can see, but injuries are injuries in this FM24. We'll just keep ploughing on. I need to go and get the team ready for the game against Kobe, and we will be back before the kickoff. We will see you very soon. And so the big game today against Kobe in the J1 League. We are away, and although we are away, I think it is a game that we should be winning. And in goal we have Nagoshi back in goal with Matsuda, Fuji, Sasaki and Shichi at the back. Ito with Notsuda returning in midfield, with Toshima replacing the injured Lee Dongguang. And then we will have Endo, Mitsuta and Sutrio. Piros will play up front. We've rotated again a little bit, but we do believe here at Hiroshima that rotation is a good thing to do. And we are giving opportunities for all players to impress, and some of them are, some of them not. And one of the things that we do need to be doing is to be concentrating on defense, and as such, I have decided not to counter-attack in this game, and we'll see how that goes. I wonder, have we stumbled across a key part to the puzzle here at FM24, and have we worked out that by coming off the counter-attack, that is what helps when you don't have a great defensive outfit. And at the moment we are not dominating the game, but it's fairly even. We've dominating the possession. We are creating more chances, and I'm going to shout and demand more at them. They do need to be doing a little bit better with all this possession. But at the moment it is still 0-0. But we do have a highlight, and Matsuda takes the throw. He finds Toshima. Toshima bursting up the touchline. It comes to Matsuda. Matsuda to Ito. Ito in the box. Looks all the way back for Fuji. Fuji, bring it forward. Here's Ito. Ito with a pass, a lovely pass out to the wing. And it's found Shichi. Shichi has a chance. It's going to be a penalty, I think. The referee is pointing to the spot. He's off to have a look at his little monitor. This could go either way. It used to be that these were given all the time, but now they're not always given. It would be nice if we've got a penalty. It is going to be a penalty, is it? Checking for a penalty. The goalkeeper, I know, wasn't happy with the referee. What's the decision going to be? The referee's about to make his decision eventually. It's no penalty. And very interesting that, because normally when the referee goes and has a look at his monitor in real life, it is a penalty. However, not in FM. More often than not, it is not a penalty. And at the moment, we're not doing very well. And maybe counter-attacking is not the answer when you don't have the greatest defense. But Fuji has managed to pick that ball up. He finds Sasaki. Sasaki finds Ito. Ito, that's a poor pass. But we are looking better defensively, because we're not actually getting out of shape so much, and we are closing them down a little bit better. But perhaps we need to press a team like this a little bit better. And so what I will do is I'm going to go on to the counter press and just press them a little bit more to see if that makes a difference. It might be that we can come off the counter attack, but not off the counter press. We'll still counter press. But at the moment, it's a poor game. We are not playing. We have to be better. Shichi is not happy. And Piros is having an absolute dreadful game. I need to talk to him and tell him he's not been good enough, as well as Mitsuta. Not good enough, boys. And not happy with your performance today. We need to do a lot better in the second half. Here is Natsuta. We do have a highlight. He was robbed, but it comes back to Sasaki. Here's Ito. Defensively, we look a lot better. But here's Piros. Piros in space. Piros scores. And we have made it 1-0. And we have not conceded in this game, which is what this is all about. And is it to do with the counter-attack? Is it because now our players are staying in shape? We can see the team staying in shape, and it might mean that we don't score as many, but if we stay in shape, then we are likely to defend a lot better. And here is Fuji. He looks for Mitsuta to Fuji. Fuji finds Matsuda at fullback. Matsuda, Toshima. He finds Mitsuta. Toshima's playing well on the right wing instead of Lee Dongwon. And Mitsuta, lovely pass inside to Toshima, must be. And Piros has turned up and put it in. And he has made it 2-0. And that is exactly what I wanted to happen today. And he was on a real telling off at half-time, Piros. He's responded to it very well. Toshima with a lovely pass inside, and Piros was on his own. He's not going to miss that. And now we have made it 2-0. We can rest a little bit easier. And what's even better is we've defended a lot better today, and we have really taken the sting out of this Kobe team. They've not been at the races, and again we're coming forward, and Ito's having a splendid game. Lovely ball over the top to Piros, and Mitsuta has made it 3-0, but I think this one might be offside. I do think he was a long way offside there. Lovely flicked header, but I think he's going to be given offside in this one. So we've had a... Oh, it has been awarded, and he must have been just onside. And at the moment it is Kobe 0, Hiroshima 3. This is a very good victory, and this just might be about not counter-attacking. And have we found some way to stop conceding so many goals? We are definitely looking very good, both in defence and attack now. And we are counter-pressing, but not counter-attacking. And as we come up to 60 minutes, it might be a good time to go and make some changes. Kobe are coming forward. And are they going to get back into this game? Maybe we now need to press them a little bit more and to counter-attack, go forward a little bit more. And they do have a chance, and it's over the crossbar. I don't know, but I think we found something here. I'm going to go... I keep saying I'm going to go and make some changes, but highlights are coming thick and fast. And I think what I'm going to do is put Sichi on a support duty to begin with. We don't need him marauding forward like he is. And what is good news is that they are starting to hit the woodwork. They're missing chances. Let's go and make some changes. Let's wait until this free kick. There is another free kick. We're a bit under the cosh here, and it's hit the crossbar, and we do need to clear. I want to go and make some changes. If you wouldn't mind, FM, could the highlights stop? And we are looking to counter-attack, but we don't have counter-attack switched on. I'm going to now go and make some changes. And so we have made some changes, and it's just a case now of seeing out this game. And we have been the better side. Kobe have created a few chances, but they have not had a single shot on target. We, on the other hand, have kept a clean sheet. And have we found something that will just mean that we don't concede so many goals? Is it just really to do with the counter-attack? And it is going to be a consolation goal for Kobe, though. They were coming forward. They deserve that. And I think I'm just going to go back to a more balanced approach now and just try and see this game out. And I think we've done extremely well. And maybe we found that it's coming off the counter-attack, that it has worked for 2 games, and it seems to be what we need to do. And it helps us to keep our shape at the back. But unfortunately, we are under the cosh a little bit here, so I'm going to lower the line a little bit and try and give our boys a little bit more time to deal with this direct play that is coming at us at the moment. And Kobe are looking to score again, but it's over the top. And I don't quite know why they've suddenly become so good, but it's just a case now. See the game out. And defensively, I do think we've looked a little better over the last couple of games. Is this something that we've discovered? Nice work, everyone. A very, very good result. It keeps our momentum going. We're still 6 points clear at the top. The game against Nagoya, our game in hand, will be a very, very big game. And we could go 9 points clear if we win that. It's been a very, very good episode. We've qualified for the next round of the Cup, and we will play one of the Osaka teams in that competition. And that's probably where we'll come back. We will come back for the game against Osaka in the League Cup. And we'll probably play Kyoto as well as the game against Osaka. We'll keep an eye on the cups as we go through the season. Would be nice to win the League Cup this season. Very good episode. Our good form keeps going. We've beaten Kawasaki in the League Cup today, and then we've beaten Kobe away in the league. Not leaking so many goals now. Maybe we've found something as well. And that's it for this episode. If you are brand new to the channel and you like FM content and you love to see people suffer playing this game, you are definitely in the right place. So why not subscribe, like, watch, comment, do all that good stuff and help the channel to grow. Help us to support the very good work of the British Heart Foundation. I am a very, very happy manager. We have not lost at all during the season again. I really want to keep this up. We lost it last season. I hope we can go unbeaten this season. Can we get another unbeaten season under our belt? It would be so nice. But these things all come to an end. And all that remains to be said now is stay safe, take care, and we will see you in the next episode.